All right, this is going to be a really quick walkthrough of how to set up a tabroom.com account for judges. And forgive all the cicadas in the background if you can hear them. So I'm going to go to tabroom.com and I'm going to click on sign up here in the right hand corner. If you happen to be doing this on a phone, it is not a very mobile friendly website. There's no app version of it, but it is possible to do on a phone. So I'm going to click sign up. And it says, do you already have a Tabroom account? We're pretending I don't, so I need a new one. This, for NSDA member school advisors, does not apply to you unless you are a coach trying to manage a team. So we're going to skip over that. So we're going to go down here to non-NSDA members. Even if technically you are an NSDA member because you were a competitor at some point, this is what's going to apply to you. We need to make sure we use an email address that we have access to and we can check quickly, because part of the process is going to be getting a confirmation code in our email. I'll put in my name, doesn't need my middle name. You really do need to put in your phone number here. And the reason for that is that during a tournament, first of all, the staff running the tournament need to be able to get in touch with you if you are judging. Second, tabroom.com will send notifications as a text message when you have a round to judge. They're not going to blast you with random notifications. The only notifications you are ever going to get are going to be during a tournament that you are signed up to judge, and those will be important notifications for what round you are judging and when and where, or other important notifications from the tournament itself. So we really do need to put in a phone number here, and I'm going to put in a fake one right now, and then change this from landline do not text me to whoever your cell phone provider is. I think there might not be an other option here, so go ahead and look and see if you can find your provider. I'm going to put in Spectrum because I think that's who I have right now. Although Spectrum might be one of the ones they don't have. Okay, I'm going to put in C Spire. I have Spectrum, but I've never had any problems getting it from them. It might be that you can just pick any provider there and it'll work. We'll troubleshoot it if we have to. I'm going to put in Mississippi because that's where I am. And this is also really important. I need to change the time zone here to be my local time zone so that I get notifications on time, and the notifications that I get have the accurate time on them. So I'm going to change this to Chicago for Central Time. And then I'm going to come up with a password and repeat my password. And I'll show you the next step in just a second. Okay, so I have put in my password and I've clicked create an account, and it's going to take me to this screen. It says, please confirm your email address. That sounds like they want me to type my email address again. That is not what they want. They want the confirmation code that was sent to my email address. So I'm going to go to my email, and I already had to go digging around, and lo and behold, this email was sent to my spam. That's probably going to happen the first time you get an email from Tabroom. So I'm going to go, I went to my spam. I'm going to go ahead and open this. I'm going to go ahead and hit for my Gmail report not spam, so that in other situations I start to get emails from Tabroom, and that bumps it to my inbox. I'm going to go to my inbox. There's my code. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go back to the account and paste it. Okay. And if I didn't get the email, when I just worked with somebody who today was not getting emails to a Yahoo account, we tried multiple times resending it, and it still didn't work. So we checked the spam folder. We tried resending the confirmation. We could never get the email to go to her account. So in that case, we clicked edit profile. We didn't make a new account. We just clicked edit profile, and we changed her email address to something that wasn't a Yahoo email. And then we were able to get access to the confirmation code. Some school emails have rejected Tabroom, and apparently sometimes Yahoo email will also reject Tabroom. So if you're not getting any emails, just go to edit profile and you'll change your email in that screen and then save it. You do not have to start over and create a new account. So I'm going to click my confirm here. And then the next screen is kind of the last step that we need to take. So am I a coach or director? No, not in this case. A judge or a competitor? Well, I'm a judge. So I'm going to click link my account. This may or may not take me somewhere based on whether or not I have been connected to a school or not. We'll see what happens when I click this. I'm going to click link my account. And it says there are no judges with my name who aren't already connected to an account. So that's fine. If you're at this stage, you have done all that you need to do. After this, what you can do is when you get in touch with the coach at your team, or when you go to the tournament to judge, we will be able to connect you to that tournament or to that team. So there's not really much you can do from this end if it's not already connecting you. If you were already on the roster of judges for your school, then what would happen is you would see your name right here, and you would see your school name, and you would have a button that would click link. And then that would prompt the coach of that team to confirm your link. But it is completely okay to stop at this point, and you don't have to link anything. And then when we get you to the tournament, we'll be able to make sure that you're connected to the tournament. Just for navigation, the home page here is really useless to you because that home page is actually a list of upcoming tournaments, and that probably isn't what you want to look at. Your real home page that will be useful is this tab room home screen up here, the home icon, not the word home. And when you go there, well, it's going to take me back to this because I haven't finished the process yet, but that's good enough. And I can also click on my email address, and that has the same impact as home. I can click on my profile, double check and make sure that I have everything correct in here. They don't really need your zip code, so we're not worried about that. They don't really need your address either, so we're not worried about that. But remember, we need the cell phone to be in there. We also want to make sure that this right here is not checked, because if this is checked, we're not going to get any notifications by email or text while we're at tournaments. And if that's the case, you probably aren't going to get to judge very much because you will never know what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm going to uncheck that one. And that is all you need to create a tab room account.